For any relationship, practicing what you learn, putting it into practice is such an important part, because we think that great sex just happens, great relationships just happen, great connection just happens, but it doesn't. It's like, if you want to have a body that's in shape, you have to go to the gym.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get away with
Or
it when you're
something like
young, but as we
right.
get older, we
Yeah.
have to move our bodies to keep in shape, to keep them functioning well. The same thing is with relationships, right? If you want to sustain a long-term, strong, good, intimate relationship, if you want to keep having great sex, you have to work at it. You have to put in the work. You have to put it into practice. And that is where Tantra really comes through. You know, I've never found a modality better than Tantra at really connecting the partnership on a physical, emotional, spiritual level, but offering the actual practices that are easy to do, that are free, that are not time consuming if you don't have the time, but will give you big return on investment. Your little bit of time and effort and connection and attention really yields huge results. Your relationship can be transformed in a moment through applying a simple tantric technique, opening yourself up to your partner and switching into a different energy, how you communicate, how you connect. And so how has that been for you? How do you feel that Tantra has done that for you? Because I feel like that's been one of the most phenomenal shifts and changes in your life.
by way far. And I've studied with a lot of the psychotherapists, and I've done a lot of therapy groups and read all the books that I was supposed to read. And it was the actual experience with a partner, with a man who wanted to practice love as a way of life. And that doesn't mean sexual love, though it might have meant sexual connection that didn't result in an ejaculatory orgasm. He taught me about a daily visit. If my wand could be inside of you just for a visit every day. And I love that he would ask for that. Not just do it because I was laying next to him and I was his wife, but he would ask me if he could come in for a visit. And that was maybe a really big thing for somebody else, but it was a huge thing for me too. That I say, don't forget, it's just a visit, because I am the kind of person that likes to get up in the morning and go do all the stuff I have to do. And he totally respected that, and everything that was of an emotional female part of me was important to him. And for men to be able to take that, who you are, seriously, as an emotional feeling being, call it Tantra or call it
whatever you want.
A happy woman is a happy household.
Yeah. And you know, for a lot of us in long-term relationships, the number one thing that goes is intimacy, is sex, is connection, right? And if we could just get back to visiting and touching one another and having those conversations, how would the relationship be different on every single level, right?
For instance, when women go through menopause or women go through various things, and mostly it's the women, sometimes it's the men, and sex can't be what it once was. So there's lots of things you could do that are sexual, that don't require an erection, don't require entry, don't require an orgasm, but they're intimate and your body parts are being invited and respected. And I think that also has been a huge factor for me, that I didn't have to come, I didn't have to love it, I didn't have to even want to. And I could say slower, 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 and that was okay. And so expecting sex and love and a relationship to be like it is in the storybooks, in the romance novels, it's probably not going to be like that.
But you can create something that works for you.
For you, your own unique version of passion.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. You know, when I have a couple in front of me and I'm coaching them, usually the number one complaint is the guy will say, I want more sex. I'm not getting enough. And the girl will say, I don't want it as much. I don't necessarily not like it. I like it, but I'm not turned on, right? And when he hears that, he says, oh, I thought you just didn't like sex. And so I go into explaining, it's not that she doesn't like sex. She's just not getting the sex that she wants, the sex that
the
fulfills
kind
her.
of sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then we talk about, what would happen if instead of, being in your head and thinking my girlfriend, my wife doesn't like sex, you would just go into the kitchen, grab some coconut oil, turned her on her stomach and started massaging her back and went down to the bum and to the legs and just gave her a sensual, slow massage, 15 minutes.
Yep.
Your woman will be turned on like that, I can guarantee you that. And those visits will be more frequent, right?
Yes.
And so now that I have the tool of Tantra, that's also so powerful because I can offer them the tool of the yoni massage. She comes first. If you want more sex, if you want her to be into you, turn her on.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with getting the sex that we want or need.
Yeah.
Males are just more outwards. Females are just more inwards. So take the time, give her a yoni massage, open her up, and you're going to have the best sex of your life.
And as you're so cute when you say, and more lube, more lube, more lube.
Always.
And that was a big life changer for me too, when I realized that I could apply the lube.
Yeah.
And I could decide when there's more lube needed.
Absolutely.
And I could run the show.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Wow, because we don't grow up learning that.
No.
Yeah, and it will make all the difference in the world. So yeah, you're absolutely right.
And I have so much compassion because us as women, we do have a lot of hang-ups about our physical bodies, about our physical appearance. And so the more the male can step in and say, honey, you look beautiful. Look at your, look at your body. Or just, turn her over and give her a massage and say it out loud. You have a beautiful body. Turn her on.
Yeah.
And the more we can do that, you can have the sex life that you want. You absolutely can. It's just about using the tools, practice, what you're learning and be creative with it.
Yeah.
Because women want as much sex as men. It's a myth that women aren't sexual.
That's true.
It's just that they're not getting the sex that they want or crave.
Sex.
Yeah, they're not being opened up. The wand, the lingam, the penis is an outward organ and it can be turned on like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just the anatomy, right? Female, it just takes a little bit longer. It's an internal process. And so we have this amazing tool called the Divine Touch Yoni Massage.
Okay.
Try it out. We're going to link it in the show notes below. It's a 15-minute massage for your woman. And just try it out. Give yourself 30 days. You can do anything for 30 days. Give yourself the idea, the trial run of every time you want to be intimate, take the first 15 minutes and give your woman a yoni massage. Use lots of lube, put on some candles, make it sexy. And it's only 15 minutes and see where it goes. I guarantee you, your sex life will be transformed in 30 days.
Yeah.
Less than 30 days.
And she needs to know you're not in a hurry. That however long... Yeah, that you're not looking at the clock on the headboard behind her head to see if the 15 minutes is up. Yeah. That's important too.
So we're giving you the tools. We're giving you the stories behind why. We're trying to get your mind to just see the possibilities. And so now it's up to you to apply them, to use them. So just like you get your bum into the gym when you want to be in shape, just like you take a shower to stay fresh, just like you brush your teeth to keep your hygiene together. Take the hygiene of your relationship. Pay attention. Open up the conversation. Touch lots. Use these techniques that we're bringing to you. All the tools are below, available to you. Use them. Practice with them and see how much your relationship will change.
I'm excited for all of you.
Yeah. And remember, we love hearing from you. We want you to live a turned on life. So let us know in the comments below. Email us how your journey is going. And also let us know what else you want to talk about. Open up the conversation.
Absolutely.
What are the topics that you want to hear from Caroline on and that you'd like to discuss?
Whether it's anal sex or oral sex or any kind of anything.
Nothing is taboo at Modern Love Tantra.
No, nothing is taboo. It's all welcome. So let us know.
Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. Big love.
Bye.
If you'd like to learn how to communicate with your partner a little bit better, a little bit deeper, a little bit more effectively, we have a free gift for you in the show notes below. You can download our small phrases, big results in the show notes below and start communicating with your partner. Start opening up some of those sacred conversations that you want to be having.
I'm excited for you.